Hi, welcome to Health Coach Corner. I'm Jessie. No charity today. It's been a very busy week, so we didn't have a chance to get together and make a video, but Charity made the decision for me to do this one on my own. And everybody's used to me probably being a little sarcastic towards her comments and everything, but we're gonna get a little serious this week. Talk about, because we've talked about struggles, things that our clients have had to deal with, and advice for things, and different tips and tricks and meals and all kinds of stuff. But we haven't really gotten vulnerable, I guess you could say, which for anybody that knows me, you know that that's a big struggle. I don't like to be vulnerable myself. Being around other people like that, perfectly fine, doesn't faze me one bit, but being like that myself is a whole different story. But one of the things that I see even during consultations is the different fears that can happen with doing something like this, and not even like our program, but specifically, but just a weight loss journey in general or change in general. Fears of not knowing, and fears of the what ifs. What if this doesn't work? I've tried everything else. What if this doesn't work? There's so many different things out there. Charity's going to touch on that a little bit in our next video. But one of my biggest things that I had always grown up with was having, and especially in society today too, is having so much of our appearance and everything become our identity. Like, we put so much into our appearance, what we look like, what people think of us, and we think that that is who we are. And like for me, I had been a big girl my whole life. I had never been thin, not even remotely close to being thin. I remember even going to a physical when I was 18 and having my doctor tell me I was never going to be thin. There wasn't a chance for me to have that happen. I mean, I could take steps to be healthy, but I would never be thin, just because of how my body was and everything. Didn't make an effort to teach me anything. And or growing up and always hearing things about big girls and all that, and that is who I was. I thought that's who I was. I was a big girl and didn't think I could be anything else. So hearing something, and we get the whole, oh, it sounds too good to be true with our kind of program. Seeing these kind of results and these kind of changes, a lot of people think it's too good to be true. That wasn't my problem. My problem is, what if this actually gets me thin? Who will I be then? Or what if this actually gets me healthy? Who will I be then? What will I be then? Like, how do I adjust to that? And for people who had grown up thin, grown up healthy, it may not be something you think about. Like, you already knew what life was like in that situation, but when you grow up, got a picture here, when you grow up looking like this all the time, when you've never been another version of you, I guess you could say, you don't know, just thinking about it before anything even happens, you don't know what it's like. And you don't know how you will adjust, how you will cope, because it does get to be like that. That's who you are. And in general, but especially with something like this, especially with a weight loss journey in general, you can't let that fear control you. Easier said than done. I totally understand that. But when you let that fear control you, it wins. Change is inevitable. That's part of being a human. That's part of life. Change is inevitable. Why not take advantage of having that positive change? Why not take advantage of being healthy? Why not take advantage of developing this good, strong, healthy lifestyle that you can pass on to your children or your nieces or your nephews or other family members or friends or everybody, so that people in the future can benefit from it as well? Why not take advantage of that? Why let that fear control you? And it's a daily struggle for everybody. And that is a huge, another one of the many huge reasons why we are here for you. We want to help you with that struggle. We want to help you become stronger. We want to help you adapt to this new person that you are becoming. Because even if you weren't to lose a lot of weight, you are not the same person today as you were yesterday or last week or last month or last year or 5 years ago. You're not the same person as you were before. You're not going to be the same person that you are today in a year from now. Why not take advantage of being a better, happier, healthier you? And we would love to help you with that. Anytime you're struggling, anytime you have concerns, anytime you have questions, anytime you want our story or the story and testimonies of our clients, please let us know. That's exactly why we're here. We want to help you. Let us help you. Let us help you overcome that fear of losing that identity. You're not losing that identity. You're gaining and developing an even better one. That's about it for me. We will talk to you next week, next Thursday on Health Coach Corner. And if you need anything at all, call our office or reach out to us on here. Have a good day.